Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm great. How about you?
I'm good too. How's the weather there today?
Weather is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the best of best today.
Oh,
So weather is so nice, and then it is not humid and a little bit sunny day, and yeah, so it is nice to take a walk and to walking and something like that. Huh.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Today here in the Philippines, it's sunny, but then in the afternoon, I think it rained for maybe like 15 minutes, and after that it stopped and it became hot again. Okay, that's it. So now, are you ready to start our discussion?
Okay.
Okay, so let us continue here on page 14 of our book. We have here a situation 15 and 16. So this time, I just want you to share your opinions, okay? And the things that you want to say about these situations.
Okay.
Number 15. How would you tell your girlfriend or boyfriend that you have a new girlfriend? Oh, how would you tell your girlfriend that you have a new boyfriend?
Uh, it is not easy to tell because
Mm-hmm.
I have just one ever date a woman who is my wife today.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have uh, to tell the girlfriends, I would say, uh, uh, as you know that we have a different attitude and outlooks. I think it is time to break up right now for our future. I think uh, it is the time to find your new boyfriends. However,
Oh.
however, I will remember uh, the happy time when we share. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you will explain it to them, that to her, like, I have come to realize that our paths are heading in different directions, and I have reflected that I have developed feelings for someone else. Of course, it will be sad, right, for their part. And like, you can tell them, I really value the time we spent together and the memories we created, but I feel it is only fair to be transparent so that we can both move forward and eventually find the happiness that we each truly deserve. Oh, so it's a little bit sad, right?
Yeah.
So you haven't experienced that this one because you only have one girlfriend,
Yeah,
and
that's right. Yeah.
she became your wife in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, it's really sweet.
Uh, I wondering that what boyfriend's type do you like?
Oh, for me, as you know, since I was in high school, I'm not really fond of boys the same age. Like, I like someone mature. I want someone older. Maybe because I grew up only having a mom, and that made me strong too. So I want someone who is stronger, and who's have a mature thinking. So there are suitors who are my age, and there are suitors who are younger than me, and I got torn of because they're immature. you know, I'm and then after that, I don't have much boyfriends actually since high school, and then when maybe I had boyfriends, maybe two, but they're older. They're in college. So I don't really like someone my age. So I had boyfriends who are older, and they are I like them because they're focused on their education. My boyfriend back then, he was a student leader, and he is now a teacher. He's now a
Oh.
teacher. He's now a public school, high school teacher,
Mm.
teaching social studies, and still he is a leader. He is a president of some organizations in our city. So even though we're not together anymore, we sometimes talk and share things about, like, about work, how can we upgrade our career, like that. So that's it. I like, those kind of guys who are mature. And then I also have a boyfriend who are like, he's now a seaman, a seaman, like he is working in a boat or a ship,
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
like that. So, but then we didn't work out because by that time I'm still young. I'm high school. When I got in college, I had a boyfriend, and he's really older than me. It's I think he is during that time I'm 19 and he is 26, and we're living in the same city. And what happened that time? Of course, I tell my mom. I told my sister because during that time I'm in the first year college, and of course, the parents and your sisters and siblings are really looking out for you. I'm here in the city. I am renting an apartment, so they don't want me to waste my, education for a man. So they always check up on me. It was like, and I always told them, no, of course, I am focusing on my education. And he is a mature man. He is a businessman. He has a restaurant in our place. So he has like a Japanese restaurant in our
Oh,
place. So he is a mature man, and he understands. He always tells me that I should focus on my studies, that I should enjoy my youth. And if I have time, I can go out. And then after that, um eventually, when our family, like my grandmother discovered his parents and grandmothers, they knew each other.
oh,
We are like family friends.
oh,
So we really love it out. So I'm close to this family. But then after that, he needs to go to Canada,
Canada.
and
Mm.
he is now in Vancouver, and
Oh,
he is continuing his study. He graduated here in the Philippines. He took up um like culinary arts. He's a chef,
a
and
chef.
then
Mm.
after that he continued his masters in Vancouver, and he is also graduating. Okay, so and still working there. So he's like a working student there in Vancouver. So that's it. So we are like um I'm 19, and up until now, like, we are still together. So that's it. We are now in a long distance like relationship together, and I kind of like it. Because I don't have commitment to someone, like, you don't have to see each other and go on a date, like we'll just update and do not meet. So I somehow get used to it. I can focus on myself and career, so I kind of like it too. So that's
Yeah,
um my relationship background.
yeah. So you are still long distance love.
Up until now. So I
Uh,
think we've been in a long distance for 4 years now.
yeah. Let me share the story, the
Mm-hmm.
breakup. You know that in Korea, the all men have to enter the army for two
Oh,
year or 3 years.
yes.
So the we the the army don't go outside. Uh, that means uh, the army don't meet the girlfriends
Mm-hmm.
anymore. So girlfriends ends up the easy to break up because of
Oh,
uh, the the boyfriends have to serve 3 or 2 years the army the
mm-hmm.
outside. So that is very
Like a usual thing.
usual thing.
No. Oh, really? So what about you and your wife? When you like have to serve in the army, when you were still like young or younger,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how was your relationship? How did your relationship went?
In my case, uh, after serving for me, uh, I I met my wife.
Ah, so you were still not together.
Yeah,
Okay, during those time when you entered the army, so you met each other after.
that's right.
Ah, okay. So you don't have story like that. Okay. So luckily here in the Philippines, we don't have like, thing like that men have to serve in the army. Okay, so but then of course being in a long distance relationship is really hard. It takes a lot of courage, understanding of course, and then mature thinking. And I admit I am really immature. We been like in a long distance relationship. I was 20 during that time, and I was really, really immature. Like, I broke up with him for like many times because I told him I really cannot handle the long distance relationship, especially when you have to adjust to each other's time. For example, this time it's night in the Philippines, right? It's June 11th at 8 or 9 p.m. But then in Vancouver, it's like morning.
Mm,
It's uh
yeah,
4 a.m.
yeah, yeah.
It's still 4 a.m. June 11 there.
I
So
see.
sometimes you really just have to sleep late so that you can talk. Sometimes you have to sleep late so we can talk. So it takes a lot of compromise. So when I was still in college, I'm very exhausted from school. As you know, I'm someone who really takes school really hard because I really want to do my best. I'm competitive. When I was in college, so I always get stressed. And then and when I'm stressed, um our relationship ended. So it sometimes ended in a breakup. But then because he's a mature man, he always understands me. So I always tell him why. And then right now, because we're adult now, and then we recall those memories, we just laugh it off. We just love those we just laugh it off, and then we're now used to that kind of cycle, right? So right now, because we're now mature, we don't need to like really, if we're tired, we don't have to wait for each other. We understand if someone needs to take a rest. right? So it's really different now. So, like, I have realized that if you want to enter a relationship, you need to be mature
Mm,
enough, right? For
yeah.
you to last longer.
Yeah. How often do you keep in touch with your boyfriends
Oh,
in Canada?
so like for example, in a week, because I am busy with work and I am like doing something outside work and personal life. So we already know each other's routine. I knew I already know he wakes up at this time and then he goes to school. After going to school, he goes to work. So I already know his routine and he already knows mine. Like I have to go um like I'm during this time I'm at home and then I am going somewhere and like um s- doing some not processing some documents, and then after that I'll go to work, and then after work I have so we already know each other's routine. And so, well, sometimes we do video calls during his day off and my day off. Okay, so if it's my day off, he compromises his time to
Uh,
do a video call. And if
mm,
it's my day off or his day off, I also compromise my time for us to talk. So in that way, we are not really updating each other every day, every hour, but during those video calls, we inform each
mm,
other
mm, mm,
what
mm,
happened in my week, and
mm,
he informs me what happened in his week, like that.
mm,
So that's like an update, like a summary of our week in a video call. So that's how we handle this kind of long distance relationship.
mm. Yeah.
Okay.
The
So,
when
well,
mm,
what is it?
the when I got married, we leave each other uh for long distance. What
Mm-hmm.
I mean is I was working local area
Oh.
in Korea. However, my wife had been working in Seoul. It did take almost 100 kilometer. So
Uh-huh.
we had to live separate uh,
Mm-hmm.
as a new wedding living. So I always wait the weekend
Mm-hmm.
because my wife came to my new house every weekend. So I took a bike we together. Yeah, that is, I always miss my wife every single weekend for a long
Oh.
time ago.
Oh. So, right, when you enter a relationship, you really need to compromise, right?
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
some time for each other. Okay, so that's what I have realized too. And that sometimes, and you have to keep in your mind that there is no perfect partner.
yeah, that's right.
You tend to do some things wrongly, right? Because you're not perfect. There are no perfect relationships actually. So you just have to understand, right? You need a lot of understanding, right? Because a person, really has a bad side and good side. So we have to understand that, and you have to sometimes correct them in a good way too if they did something wrong. So that's what I have realized in a relationship. And that that my family, they always ask me, you're still together? Aren't you tired like that? So how like they're always checking up on us. That and his family too because we are already close with each other. His family and my family were close with each other, so then they always check up on me, and my family always ask me, "Aren't you tired?" like that, of that kind of relationship. And I tell them, "No, this is the kind of the relationship that I want. I want a long distance relationship because, you know, this is my own opinion, right? Long distance is better for me because I don't want someone who inserts in my schedule. For example, I want to do things alone. I want to go to the mall alone. I don't want to have a boyfriend who will text me or call me, "Where are you? Let's go here and here." Like that. I don't like that sometimes. I want to go out with my friends and I don't want a boyfriend who will fetch me and tells me to go home already like that. So I don't want things like that. So that's why I like the relationship that I have now. So it depends on our preferences too, right? So that's what I always tells my family because they are concerned too, right? They sometimes say that I'm lonely, I'm alone. Even if I'm really in a relationship, I'm alone because my boyfriend is not here with me. And I tell them this is what I want. I want to be alone. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. So and then I go out with my friends, but only with a schedule. I don't want to always go out. So they always say I'm a workaholic woman. I really want to work. Actually, I really want to work. Even if I don't have work here, I always clean the house. I do every household chores. And that's what I want. Always want to be productive. So then okay. No, I think we cannot judge each other, right? Because these are our preferences. Okay, so, well, but then I'm happy for these people like you who have, a family, right? A family. I want it someday, but not now. I want
Yeah.
it. I still want to enjoy, my this phase of my life wherein I handle everything.
Yeah. However, I think that your parents always want or hope that you get marriage as soon as possible. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
they
uh,
won that one.
they always want. Yeah.
I think not yet, maybe. Well, then, maybe they just want to see me with someone, right? Because they haven't actually seen me and my boyfriend being together for a long time and then having a good time together like that. So maybe they feel sad for me. Okay, so sometimes they always check ups on me like, did your boyfriend called you and congratulated you? For example, with my achievements, did he send you some gift like that? So they don't want me to have unhappy relationship, I guess. Okay, in terms of family, well, then I have an older sister and she's not yet married. So I want her to get married first before I get married. Because that's the usual like tradition here in the Philippines. You have to wait for your older siblings to get married before marrying.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I wondering that your older sister have a boyfriend.
Well, she has, but then my sister, she's not yet ready, I guess. Um you like what she told me, she still want to enjoy her, like, um alive and there is no child or kid. She still wants to travel together with her boyfriend, and she's actually turning 30. She's turning 30 and she's, I think they have a plan. And one, I think what's holding her back is our brothers. She, I think, wants them to finish college first before getting married. That's what I think. Okay, maybe. Okay. So I sometimes tell my mom I have a small brothers, right? 7 years old. And I always tell my mom, oh, I won't get married. I'll wait for our little brother to finish college before marrying.
Um,
So maybe that's 60. I can tell my mom. And she always laugh at me. Okay, so those are just jokes, but then whenever I'm ready, that when the time is right, of course, I really want to settle down. I also want to have a family wherein we spend time together, right? Okay, so that's why I'm happy with your stories. Okay, as someone who grew up without a father, I like to listen to the father stories, family spending time together. So that's why.
okay.
So, as you know, I just grew up with only my mom, my uncles, my grandfather. So, I haven't really remembered everything about my dad. So, maybe that's what I am um also wanting, right? But I haven't experienced for a long time. And that's what holding me back from maybe having a man in my life. Mm, Maybe sometimes I'm thinking maybe they will leave me or like that. So they are like, traumas. They call it traumas. But then I always try to be positive, to have a good outlook in life, that everything will be um good and possible in the future.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I hope
we
that.
just
Yeah,
we just have to we just need to have a good mindset.
yeah. That's good choice.
Okay, so well, we only tackled one topic today. So we'll discuss the next one next meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Do you still have anything to share?
Uh, I hope don't break up your boyfriend.
I hope so too. We have spent maybe I spent a lot of years with them, so it would be wasted if we break up, right? Okay, so thank you for that.
Yeah,
And I hope that you'll have a happy and the happiest family and healthy family with your family too.
yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you for listening and sharing your experiences and opinions. See you again next
Yeah,
time. Bye bye.
yeah. See you.